Wasserman Schultz of Florida set up an uproar in the House Democratic Caucus when the bluntly described her view of members who would not back a resolution affirming support for Israel in its war against Hamas. Someone who votes against this, I would think, does not have a soul. Wasserman Schultz, a prominent Jewish member, told CNN ahead of the vote. The comments ricocheted across the House Democratic caucus, especially for the 15 House Democrats who did not vote for it, all of them members of color, some of them Muslim Americans. The issue was raised directly to House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, according to multiple lawmakers. I think it is outrageous for Democrats to criticize Democrats on these votes. Democratic Representative Pramila Jayapal of Washington State, who abstained from voting on the resolution because it did not mention the loss of innocent Palestinian lives or need for humanitarian aid, told CNN. Jayapal, the leader of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, said she expressed her frustrations to House Democratic leaderships but said they are not resolved yet. We are still working on it. The internal dust up over Wasserman Schultz's remarks, which has not been previously reported, is just one of many examples of how the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas has inflamed underlying tensions within the House Democratic Caucus over Israel, a debate that has fallen along ideological, generational and even racial lines. Democratic leaders have been eager to keep a lid on the tensions and have intervened directly, including after Rev. Andre Carson of Indiana, a Muslim American, called Representative Josh Gottheimer of New Jersey a punk and a coward for calling the opponents of the Israel resolutions despicable. But the tension was still palpable, with 22 Democrats joining Republican to censure Michigan Democratic Representative Rashida Tlaib, a Palestinian American, over her use of first may see as a call for the destruction of the Jewish state. Tlaib's allies were enraged at supporters of the censure resolution, including Representative Cory Bush of Missouri, who said that House members are putting targets on the backs of actual people, most of whom are black or brown. It is outrageous. I am embarrassed for those Democrats who voted to ensure and censure their own colleague who voted against free speech. It is an embarrassment, Jayapal told CNN after Tuesday's vote. The issue involving Wasserman Schultz brought leaders of the Congressional Black Caucus in the fold. Some in the CBC told the Florida Democrat that referring to people of color as soulless is a trope that was used to justify slavery. One House Democrat told CNN the Congresswoman told them she did not realize the implication of her words, the lawmaker added. Wasserman Schultz declined to comment, saying she does not discuss private conversation with other members. As the war persists and the humanitarian crisis grows, the division within the House Democratic Caucus is becoming more pronounced, a reflection of the larger divide among Democratic voters in the country over President Joe Biden's handling of the crisis and his resolute support of Israel. An array of House Democrats are pushing unequivocal support for Israel, while a number of progressives have grown increasingly critical of the offensive impacting Palestinian civilians and are upping pressure on the Biden administration to call for ceasefire. Bien the report.